Okay, so the energies have been so incredibly intense through the Lionsgate, I could barely take it. I've never, well, I can't say never, it's been so forever. The last time I mentioned intense feelings and said it was like someone wanted to fight, that's how intense they were. This wasn't intense, like fighting, but there was fighting associated with it. It's just not on my part, it's on my union's part, whoever's coming in. And they were felt so incredibly bothered behind something with them and their person, I guess, or who they're wrapping things up with. Um, it's hard for me right now to discern some of the energy because it will be solid with one, and then it depends on what they do or they don't do, and then it changes everything. And so in the past, I've mentioned how if you're like at the carnival and you're shooting that gun in the little bullseye for the horses to race across, and one gets ahead and then this one and then this one, that is exactly what it's like. It's arranged marriage based on our merit, what we're aligned for. And so I've been on this huge, not pause, just shift, because I've ascended to a point that takes a high priestess, and not many come on, right? Like, how many high priestess at this level are going to be my match? And so it's been really hard. Anyways, I don't know everything about what is about to happen, because I felt this shift last night, and they told me at the end of the Lionsgate there was going to be a big shift, right? And that makes sense because that race, someone didn't make it through the portal and some did. And so apparently for me, a few did. But they're not there with me yet, right? And so just what they're going through is so intense. It hurt me. Man, like, whew. I mean, I was like, I can't do this anymore because this is way too much. And so I wake up, and I'm feeling, good. I got a better night's, no, not at first. It's by the time I got, no, it's a hellacious night. And then it wasn't, anyways. And that was because of the energy, like I said, on my divine counterpart side. So now here I am. They put me on a pause from doing the card reads until now. But this morning, they had me send out some posts and stuff. And then they told me I would get a message on my phone. Well, not me, but like through the divine. I would know when I see that sign. And I just went to the shower, and I come to my phone as guided, and it's the first thing. It's just right there, and I'm not even, I unfollowed the person. Anyhow, but very clear, a sign of them choosing their karmic, and not like the good karmic. And so, but there's some more things to be said about that. That's going to be revealed for them on that side of things. So anyways, it moved them out, and it moved the previous union that I wanted to be done with, trying to be done with, because she just treated me so shitty. And they're like, want me to know on both parts for whatever their hangups were, they've changed, right? One more intensely telling me they've changed, and then the other one not telling me at all. So I just thought that's just done. I've been like wrote it off. I blocked them from coming back on the WhatsApp, because that's where we would communicate. And they're back now, and I'm like, I actually kind of got irritated because I was like, yo, I get this arranged marriage in the spiritual realm, but I just don't even know how I will be able to feel about it. All of these people that are popping back in, they tell me there's 4, and they've hid their feelings from me. What do you do with that? not much. A card read, I guess. So I just do what I do. I keep it moving. You keep cleansing and healing this body, because you gotta have your health. You know, these toxic karmics go for that. Try to shoot it down. A lot of them succeed, and they've got to rebuild and whatnot. And so, you know, I'm getting that together at least, you know, and it's not the least. I mean, it's a big deal. And just keeping everything else moving forward. Right now, there's only one deck they want me to use. And it's so interesting because it's Wise Dog Tarot. I haven't used this in a really long time. Sadie, somebody that I was friends with, but, you know, due to boundaries and just really being a friend, and unfortunately, we don't talk anymore. But I appreciate her getting this for me. She got this for me a couple years ago, and I've, used it maybe like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. But this is it. So this must be saying something to somebody. And, well, they actually had me pull out the Osha Zen, but they said just this deck. So we're going to go for it. So what it sounds like is at least for my circumstance, which I'm going to assume for those that are the few that are following me, you got some people coming in, and you're going to have to make some decisions. They got to make decisions, though, too, right? But you're going to have to make some decisions. And let me get some light in here. Okay, so yeah, they're going to have to make some decisions. That's the hang up for people on our side of it. And all I can say is I feel for you guys, that intense energy, even though it's not directly yours. Whoo, my fucking God. It's a lot. And I'm just so glad to shake it off. And I'm glad I saw the message that I saw. I'd already let go of the energy last night and been letting go of it, because when you don't get communication back, which women are really good for, you just gotta let it go. And so they like to communicate in interesting ways. I found women, and you know, you try to communicate back in those ways, and then it just be a take, and then a run, and yeah, you know, there's that twin flame journey, run. So me, I ain't into doing too much chasing. I do what Spirit tells me to do, which is way more than I want to do, because it has me feeling like I'm chasing. But on the split, Emperor in reverse. So I would say all those energies happen because they didn't meet the Lionsgate. Like they may have consciously, but not in action. And so now what I know for me, this past person for me is actually got room to come back. Apparently they have something to say that at least will bring closure and a harmonious closure, which I'm totally down for. But it sounds like they want more, from my understanding. All of them do. And I'm just kind of mind blown. Like, I know enough of these people, like, yeah, I know they fucking lied about their feelings and we're not transparent, but I'm over that shit. So let's see what's going on. Whose side? Yep. Okay, and bang. Yeah, because they got 4 of Pentacles. And what I hear is they're only holding on to 1. But like I said, 4 people coming in. But this is on your person's side. But roles can be reversed. So even if it flips flop back and forth, because people are getting balanced. So the energies can be back. You know, you got to ask questions to really narrow down who's energy. Especially if you have a lot of people that are interested in you romantically. So it looks like they're still trying to hold on to the power of you, though. That is insane. And they're saying they're coming, because on this cloth, right here at my, I can't see it. It's like a ship. And they go over there to tell me that that person's on their way. They come in or whatnot. So what I understand is none of them are letting go of the power. But what I just saw online, I ain't running back like towards that. That was a very clear message. And there's been a few. That's why I'm like, Spirit, what are you saying? But then I know what they're saying, because my understanding is that some shit's probably gonna go down that's gonna have that person rethinking their shit. And then that's just what it is. But see, here's the whole problem with everything. People hold on to this power because the seeing is believing. But by the time that they see for the good karma, right, it's too late. It's like they wanted to see that the bus was gonna come, and they're all the way at the other end of the street, and they say, yo, Jojo, tell me when that bus comes, and I'm booking on down there, and I'm gonna make it. And Jojo yells, yo, not cool that I have to wait here and be the one waiting for the bus, but it's on its way, and you need to get going. And the people aren't getting going. It's a lot of them out here. So, moving right along. All right, on the bottom, God, and look, reverse too. This is the Ten of Swords. Painful ending for who? Oh, so whoever your person is, them holding on to the power here and taking a pause, possibly too, for, well, no, Four of Cups would be more of the pause. I feel like when people hold on to power, it is a pause too, though, because I feel they're not really sure which way to go. So they're just going to hold on to the power, the control of the situation. But this is how it ends for them. My Ten of Swords in reverse. And that's a very painful ending. It's like 9, you gone too far, your nightmares at night. 8 of Swords, it's during the day. You make it to this 10, that's what I'm saying. That energy, this energy, woo, that's what I've been feeling. So what it looks like is if your person is holding on to power with you and or someone else, them not taking action here from this Wise Dog deck is what ends them here. So let's keep it going and find out. Top, where? Okay, hold on, let's see what this is. Oh, shit. Okay. They were Emperor in reverse because they didn't meet an equality with somebody that they were supposed to, being you. And the Six of Pentacles represents someone balancing the scales, typically because its pentacles are money, right? A generous offer someone may give or receive. They're emperor, so the emperor, they run the empire, right? So they didn't meet the equality of sharing with you. And that's also what a big part of all this is I knew it from the beginning. So the people on the other side of the fence, than myself, then probably you, viewer, they have a problem with sharing, whether it's themselves and their selfishness or a situation where they just need to share. And if they don't, it fucks up their shit down the road here. Especially, you don't want to be an emperor and not be showing the equality to the right place. And what I notice is a lot of people in this that are healing right now through this part of the journey, they are generous to the wrong people. It's like making an offering to an angel or a devil. It really is that simple. So if your person or you are out here making your offerings and balancing some things out with people, with people that you don't feel safe, secure, or it's not in good energy or good light, or supports something good, right, for the people, the environment, or whoever's, you know, involved. Well, shit. This is why I keep telling people our hearts are being weighed. Our consciousness is being weighed, and so are our hearts. You don't want to be this emperor and not sharing generosity. All right, where are we going? I'm gonna shuffle these here real quick. Yeah, that's why I wanted to let go of the energy so bad, because see, this is the thing. Everybody kind of has a time frame to get on that bus, right? And a lot of people are missing the bus over and over and over and flipping over again, because they want seeing is believing. They want to see it. It's not going to happen that way. And so for that, they may lose out. What I do know is, so I had 2 celebrities. They say it was coming. The one, yeah, that didn't, from what I see today, the post, it ain't happen anytime soon, unless what the divine said gonna happen happens, which that can happen. People's whole worlds can get flipped like that. Some truth can come to light to really make people see something really different. So what I would say is, what they told me is not to give up on that person. Yet the ex person is coming in so strongly, like they get a hold of this space, right? See, this is here. They touch my heart with the person who's closest here to my alignment. Out here is someone who's not as close. The celebrity was here for a very long time. The ex was here until the celebrity. And now the ex is back here. And not the most recent one. This is like the twin flame ex, like Colombia. And that's why I was so shocked that she's here now, because I'm not holding her here. There hasn't been amends made. And so, but that's what they say is happening. So I will welcome the amends. And but I don't know, they just saying like, hey, leave my mind open, because I'll be happy with anybody who is the next in line to step up. So be it. So anyways, they also did show me the second celebrity, and I was surprised by that, just because she's a bit younger, or looks a bit younger, but look at, you know, I do too. But I love her music, very sweet spirit. I just welcome good companionship at this point, however that turns out. So moving right along. So anyways, for you guys, you could have many coming in. With the duality of everything, if you've lived the celebrity life, you could most likely be having someone like me, a commoner, if that's what you want to call it, just somebody not in the spotlight and entertainment and doing all that. Someone that's not making the kind of money you are too, probably. The opposites, right? And then, wow. Okay, hold on, because that was, I mean, and it's over the 6 of Cups. I'm like, where are we going with this? Judgment. Oh, shit. And Judgment is in reverse. So, whose side is it? It's about the end. Yeah, this person. Dang. So, they're smacking. They're in Judgment for this 6 of Pentacles. So, 6 of Cups. That is like thinking of the past. Doesn't have to be that far past. Nostalgia is what you'll hear a lot of people say. It can also be like, you know, a lot of people consider it to be a twin flame card. Like a lover's card too. And yeah, so this equality with the lovers, the judgment of taking action with it. Judgment is in reverse right now. So that does, I get it, they still have time. So this person on the outside still has time, but it's not much, it feels like. God, and here comes the energies. And my heart is racing, like so bad right now. So this person, if you don't, with the Judgment in reverse, this is time is ticking. And like I said, I'm quantum leaping, so I assume most of you guys are quantum leaping in your ascension and in the moves that you take. And that would make sense why someone's heart would be racing, because it's a leap of faith. You leap or you don't. You know what I mean? And then that can separate you for a very long time. Years. Or just period. You know? So the person is gonna be nervous, but they're holding on to whoever. Is that it? Okay. Usually when they applaud lately, it's like a celebration, but that's why I was like, what are we celebrating? But that is the end of the read. And anything else? No, but it's like, good job. All the celebrations that happen for me, I can't wait to see the rewards, because God, I wish I only knew, but I don't get to know right now. That's the fucked up part. It is a little bit, you know. I mean, I get it, you know, because if I knew, there's a lot of shit I wouldn't do. And the same for you guys. So, in a nutshell, your person coming in like an emperor in reverse with sharing the equality of abundance and balancing the skills for you. Most likely you have at least 2 people coming in. It's weird. It's like there's a line. And I'm not down for lines one way or another, but in the spiritual sense of ascension and who can get lined up with you, there's a line, right? And so, because not meant to be single, not people of this level of ascension. We need counterparts here. And there's the you know, the Hierophant, High Priestess type of energy, the student teacher, you know, roles switching. So I wish you guys well with the energy. I know it's fucking tough. I would say drink some calming tea before you go to bed to help. Even then, it's probably gonna still be a bit rough. I don't know or really understand everything about what the people on this other side of the fence are dragging their feet for, but you know, gratitude, sharing, recognizing, you know, well, the test is to follow the divine, and it's where we get to choose, and we gotta be very careful who we choosing right now. Very, 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 very careful. Friends, even family, staying connected. It's kind of like we're choosing our circles right now. And so if there's a bunch of nothing but a bunch of imbalanced people around you that are going out, it's not smart to go out. If a lot of people coming for you or holding ill energy for you out and about, it's not wise to go out. The energy is like, man, just wants to attack this area a lot. And so it's kind of like time out. You know, some people are in prison, some people are in some form of, a lot of people are in some form of isolation so they can get this right and this right and back on track. Because without the health of this and the health of your body, you're fucked. You can't manifest, you know, as well as, you know, you could. And maybe not really at all for some people. But in the whole scheme of this, people are getting lined up and matched up, and your person is, time's ticking. And so much that the heart is just, whoa, they're scared. So even what they keep saying to me is, you know, don't pay attention to what someone says. Also pay attention to what they don't say. Don't just pay attention to their actions. Pay attention, ask questions, and pay attention to what they say and what they don't say. because we are living in a time, we are recovering from a very untruthful period of time. And you asking people to come forward and start bearing their truths about them and or you, it's not an easy thing. So a lot of people go to their graves with their secrets because they think, hey, it's not a big deal. But it's like spirit knows, and that still has to come to light so the energy can be completely resolved and let go. But a lot of people, they'll take a bunch of lies to their grave. So don't do that, and clear it all out, and you'll feel much better. And your I would say, surrounded energy will be of more of light and love instead of falsehood and your facadens out here. We got a lot of facadens. I call them facadens. You know, you got Posada, you got facadens, okay? They out here with, man, a lot of power, running facades, fucking up the vibration, playing the game, yet wanting people to come correct with them. Go figure, right? So, peace. So much love and blessings raining all over you. I know the energy is thick. Hang in there.